That was a good attempt. Do you just want to do that instead? I think that's actually going to be fine. Okay. To these gods you cannot pray. All of Europe stood up on slag heaps of imperfect diamond. All hail but the shrine of the great clockwork shotgun diplomat. But you are from the fishing town and they are from the fields. To these gods you cannot pray. England became soaked in warm ale and bin juice. A pinata unencumbered by sobriety filled with offal. Pink and desperate for its bed. Good morning, Philip Hammond. To these gods you cannot pray. Segments of rough sleep spikes make a meat mallet. My mother has no pension. To these gods you cannot pray. That was pretty good, actually. Thank you so much. So, I'm also going to do a poem about coming out, but also one I wrote immediately after coming out. Oh, fun coming out story. My mum was super cool with it, and then about 2 weeks later, she Amazon primed me a cutout of Eddie Redmayne. So, I honestly... No, I'm glad that took this away. No, it's cool. It was life size. I had to store it. Poem's called Working Definitions of Flat. 1. A beaten coin left on the train tracks thundered to a shine. 2. A first stale taste of warm tap water marionette me to the faucet, calling the sun's bluff at 5 a.m. when the radiators won't turn on. Exist only as a bad taste in the world's mouth. Flat. A Doppler tone of a passing ambulance siren. The last trailed whisper of birdsong mimicry at sundown. The pound of the sound made malleable by rapid flight. Flat. In the curtain glow at 6:30 in the morning as my eyes drift open, there's a moment of quiet before I remember my place. Where the dream and the concrete sequence overlap, and if you look enough at the seams between the worlds, when the will to become is muffled, and when my body is hidden, nascent and unrendered, you would swear that they were tied together in the flow, married like salt water. Flat. A densely placed form of usually urban domestic housing involving multiple floors or subdivision of a structure commonly used in British dialect and context. Flat. My phone slips from my grip and onto my chest, and the hollow resonance of the thump seals the way my senses. My neck and tendons life fold and lock, and show me the empty, pale, corrugated space between them. Awesome.